This video gonna be a little long. I'm gonna just tell you that right off the bat. So if you don't have time to sit, take the information in, save it, bookmark it, do whatever you need to do, but please make sure you come back to it, because it's really gonna change your life. It's gonna change your life as far as your mindset. It's gonna change your life as far as your money. So if you're a person that's broke and you need some, you need this. If you're a person who's been saying stagnant and you need some money, you need to listen to this. I promise you it's gonna change your life. There was a study on mindset and limitation. And while I'm about to talk about fleas, it's going to apply to you as well. Just stick with me. There was a study on fleas. Long story short, they put fleas in a glass jar. In that glass jar, they put the top on it. So at first, the fleas were doing everything that they needed to do to try to be able to get out. After 3 days, they took the top off. They stopped trying. The fleas never tried to get out. They stayed at the bottom. They didn't even fly anywhere towards the top of the jar because they already assumed that the top was there. That's what we do with our lives. See, this whole mindset as far as the working hard to be able to have the life that you want and all of the things that are attached to it are really literally generational trauma, but from work. It stops your growth. You don't even try. You don't even listen to logical things that'll change your entire trajectory of your family's lifeline, because you're coming from what your parents told you, and they're coming from what their parents told them, and they're coming from what their parents told them. So you stay stuck in a cycle. When I say that I went from broke to rich, I went from $0 to $15,000 in 25 days. I was able to fire my job day 37. You're talking to somebody that was newly divorced, who was going through all types of financial hardships and everything. I got 6 kids. My oldest, the only one that don't live at home. I wanted to go after new ventures. Every single person, for the most part, told me not to do it, that it wouldn't work. The whole point that I'm trying to say to you is, you allow yourself to be limited, but for what? You're like the fleas in a jar. There's no top, but you don't allow yourself to even try to jump out anymore. And then you look at your life, you're just working to pay bills. You're just going through the mundane things when you're supposed to have a big life. You're scared to invest in yourself because you're coming from a broke mindset, as far as a poor mindset of thinking that everything is a scam and that things don't work. When the whole part about it is, the biggest thing is the thing that you do every day is the scam. When I say I went from broke to rich, I made over $70,000 in a matter of months. And now that might not be much to other people, but that was my salary for the year. I did it in months. You are your own limitation. You allow people to tell you what you deserve. You allow people to put you in a box. You allow people, but then you're the first person to say you want to claim loyalty, that no one is loyal to you. You're not even loyal to yourself. You can give, I don't care how old you are, 18 to 80. As long as you wake up in the morning, that means you still have opportunity to give yourself the life that you always dreamt of, the life that you always wanted, the life that you always desired. But you allow circumstances and situations to keep you stuck. You can have the life that you want. Stop allowing somebody to have an imaginary top on your life for you not to be able to go and grow and expand. When I say my side hustle fired my job, people be thinking I'm just trying to be funny. No, baby, my side hustle, the thing that I was doing on the side to make extra money, fired the thing that was my primary income. But it's because I never put the top on me. I knew that I was supposed to have more. Just because there were people around me that just didn't get it because they were living off of the restrictions that they want on their lives, I didn't allow them to put it on mine. So I didn't look at things as scams in my life. I looked at them, and then I paid attention to the logic of the business, the logic of the information. Sometimes, you take chances and it doesn't work. But that doesn't mean that you stop trying. I am now in a position that I can give my kids the life that I always wanted to give them. Even when it didn't look like it. Even when certain times it doesn't look like it. It's not that money is everything, but money solves problems. And most of the problems that most people have are financial, because you're fulfilled in all the other areas of your life. Look at yourself in the mirror. Decide who matters more, the outside noise or that inside noise. Because when it's done, it's done. And you always have you that you got to look at. My side hustle fired my job. My side hustle made me rich. My side hustle gave me the chances that I wanted with my children to be able to show them. Now my children will be able to show their children. You see how that curse was broken? One decision.